Не.
Сын! Остынь!
8 минут.
8 минут? Да.
Что это у них?
Турбина не работает.
Че говорит? Турбина? Братан, еще чуть освободи. Все. Ничего, ничего.
Six minutes.
Что говорю?
Турбина не работает, говорит.
Че?
Ехали, говорит. А есть, оказывается, турбины, но они не работают.
Ауди, тоже турбина есть.
Это русские, бля, они пиздец шалят на.
Еще и Субару дает ход. Отбрось. Отбрось к
Байдар Султан, блин.
Саня, послушай. Ты готовил, чтобы не задушил были. Халяв. Как то Абдуразов? Нихуево. Не успеет, да, не за 4 минуты?
Вчера вот это учили. Опа, опа, опа.
Как? 12:30.
Что, сегодня 2 игры?
Nitro учили.
Да. Молодец.
здесь ход, здесь.
Он, короче, же такой, любит себя хвалить во время тренировок.
Вот вы, если научитесь, как у меня красиво все будет смотреться на ход.
Да.
Алекс, мне поможешь залезть? Мне. Это сам? Мне ключевой жизнь. Ставлю, если дождь ёбнет, то окна закроешь, побраться. С крышкой. Крышкой. Как загонять? Сразу скажите, кому холодильник, я после того я не надо. Пусть все теплые. Первый Нитро. Секунд!
And okay, let's start this off, everybody. Welcome back to the game, and I think you guys are ready for a full start of the all games, the international games across the arena, and then Gazprom is again welcoming all of us. The first team I'm recalling, Team Nitro. Let's check these guys out and let's see whether today they're as competent as they always are. So we all just witnessed, and yesterday on result as if they had a very interesting and hard fight, didn't really face any issues. So overall was the same fight, and didn't look that they were frustrated and were prepared to manage the solo part against them today. Red Devils, Red Shooters, probably, I think they're about to take and overthrow the game in their own favor. However, it still seems hard because once already they lost to Galaxy, and since Nitro could manage to beat Galaxy up, so that means the game still is gonna be tough for both teams. and Subanbekov with BLE. Today tried a very good start. Also had a lot of options on the different version of the attacks. However, not all of them were pretty successful about the game itself. So that's why we'll just have to face the games, take a clear look at the games, and try to get what is the possibility of how the game might go against shooters. Because in macro game you see the overall, how to say, basketball game flashes and then flows the same way. Unlike for the rest and repetition, you might notice Mityaev already against gonna stay alone for single games, and against them, except for BLE, I think everybody else is at the starters. I don't see Kadazhan Kusunov anymore playing for shooters for a while. Nikita Boyko, Adi Bayish, Subanbekov, Nurtai, Atagildiv, Alibek, Saramsakov, Amir. Again they go for the starters. And something we didn't get used to. We didn't get used to play before. We will try to implement it all now. Or maybe later if it's possible. The jump ball has started. They go for the first swings and Subanbekov gave a direct pass. Adiev is at a position. Might try a shot. Thinking Saramsakov Amir gave it inside the paint. Takes one outside of the Gildiv. The first three. Very aggressive start for shooters. Keep control over whole ball. Like you couldn't overthrow any of them, which means they go set at the temp. We'll see what is gonna be the temp of the game now. Decided to get a little drink and then come back to the game itself. Mityaev again will wait. Umar Bakron giving him pass, expecting him to drive. Alright, dangerous paint on attack in the post. I think they try very deep post attacks. Mityaev swings three. Ricochet off and yeah, straight to the hands of Atagildiv and didn't wait anyone else behind in return. It all messed up and then stayed same way from beginning. Shot produced. Adiev could no longer cover anyone else. And that's why I guess we will just go for a better recaption. For now it seems the game doesn't look so tiring as it may be at the start. That's why our only hope is just to give any sort of reclamation and in a minute, just a single minute. Yeah, like just think of what could be the sound coming out from the stage if there were a crowd roaring for every single beautiful move performed across the court. Nikita Boyko will release it and Atagildiv plays the pass. They will switch their own positions, roles very frequently, one after another, and this may help them somehow. A minute 38 seconds left. Can they go straight to the bounce? Mityaev is kind of thinking which way it could go. The lid itself is no longer available. The shot produced. And he hasn't forgotten about himself. Tried a lot, kept an all and growing the Nosphere. You guys see that he can give the straight out of one more bounce. Adiev gave it a little shot and by the end I think it was a little flashed. And then as a member of the team, they all tried a lot for better cultivation. Probably they looking for some shots out the start, not getting prepared for the missed and matched lost points. They just have to go straight forward to all up games and perform the duty with no reassurance. That's how they kept it all aside, and for now what I see in the game doesn't satisfy everybody else on the tournament. However, seems pretty interesting. For the turnover, the weak side, one more pick, 2 to 3, and then they can't really score anything. It all stays the same. One more 3 produced. And I guess Mambekov himself was waiting at the Gildi. Finally swings one more shot. He's kind of preparing for the 10 match. He produces one more shot. Finally given, and oh, the pain was fully opened. They missed it. The other turnover occurred. They kind of kept on flat out and can't feel that someone is bleeding. On the way, you do see Adiev is holding the ball. He's getting prepared to give the drive all the way inside, and you see how the ball could go. He gave it a pass. Oh, nice fake by Atagildiv, and one more shot. A 3 by Atagildiv, Alibek. Yeah, averts his drive, a slight dribbling into 3 points. That's a lot. Marabahom, let's see whether someone can screen him from behind. And that's where they stop. Yeah, I guess so. He put a little weight on it. Forgot about it himself. He didn't really pay attention. Didn't really pay much attention to the game itself. But it's any young rookies of Nitro, they kind of feel a lot of confidence in the games, despite the fact that they have just joined it, and yeah, they don't let to Mityav score so easily. For now, shooters are leading up to 2 points. 4 minutes and 8 points gained by those teams only, and definitely not a lot. I think there will be a release for Nitro. Not a free throw as they expected from the start. They still play the arc sides, kinda getting prepared what could be the fleshed out, and weak side he decides to choose it himself. Atakildi finds a pass on his own. For now, he kept on kinda, let's expect the graduation, whether someone can break up to 10 points and give it inside the post. Adiev, one more time has been opened, had to score. Something has happened terribly. Nikita Boyka lost. At least in their own possession it left. So they'll just have to go fight for it. Pass is given. Stanum Sakafamir kind of finds no more gratitude, respected this, and he kept on trying same way. Left hand, whatever he swings, it all goes same direction. Not like we expected. Alright, I guess they're ready to move on. Nitro, I think, will go for the quick start attacks. And most of them are concentrated to the paint. What could be the other direction, and whatever he tries still seems very impossible. Yes, dribble over the defenders, and they just try to shake them out because the defense was very tight and it's pretty close. The defenders stay real close to each other, not to, how to say, spread their positions among the posts. Nice combination played with Subamekov Nurtai, and Adiev Baish gets his own shot. Mityav again tries a driving layup himself, and damn it, that's a machine. That's a pure engine, the killing engine. And you see, this time is unlucky again, and then that's just the usual possession. And even points were not counted. Still, they're fully inside. And looks like it is no longer going the right way. Played dribble too low. That's why it will be granted back to the teams, despite of their own gratitudeness. They or go fully for swing. Played it all back. Yeah, one more outside. He tossed it out. Atagildiv gave from behind. Baishadiv gave a nice post, and that's a pure fall. Yeah, we could notice that was a pure fall. Nikita Boyka tried with the left hand on a hook shot. They just pressed him down a little. It didn't let him perform a shot, which makes him a great player at this moment, gaining a free throws. A little bit of more advantage for his team. Of course, no one would deny the points as long as they're gained so easily. And it is again for free. You don't pay anything back. You don't give the points back. There are no steals by your opponent. You just get the free throws, like little free throws. You just throw and that's it. No one is there to oppose, no one is there to block your shot. Quickly responded to Maro Bahram. The shot followed by it. Little, I didn't leave and smash anybody else. Again, close to the paint, we see Subanbekov left, no mercy, exactly on the weak side. Might try this one more time and maybe something else could work out. Cut Grievin. I think Mitaev tried to give a pure cut, but by the end, followed by he had to stop for a little while. Cannot hold the ball in your hands. Gives it outside, and ID Baish again tries the entire court process. Oh, nice given transition behind the back. Atagildiyev will wait until Samsakovmir will join the attack. The offense is lost. By the end, we saw, I think the defender picked the ball, which made the ball get out of the baseline. Adiev gave one more weak side, and Mitaev is at the position to block it. Adiev, they play the passes. Oh, they play very smartly. And I think their center doesn't have time to understand where the ball could be. They don't try to aim at paint. They do understand that even from the longer sides, they are much strong. 2 seconds left. Gotta perform a shot before it's too late. Almost buzzer and 24 seconds shot clock violation. Clocked them and that would be it. A lot of passes still. No one could control it. We see real well passes they play. They don't try to overplay them. And let's see whether there'll be another driving lane. No, he does understand the danger itself. Nice one given by Nikita Boyka and Subanbekov. Full drive in the paint. Blocked again by Mitaev. But I guess before that shot there was a foul on Subanbekov Nurtai, which means he has to perform a shot one more time and everything will be alright. 2 minutes 30 seconds left. The entire first period. Seems it's going pretty fast. Whereas I'm not rushing probably to take the timeouts. Feels the same. Tossed it out, they quickly gain and regain the advantage. And it's again Subanbekov, I think, who tried to push all the lines. Bounce pass is given. Nitro will stay around to know what they're about to attack. Ball is off the baseline one more time. A little bit of more adjusting, this is what we require from them. Samsakov in the paint against Mitaev. Of course, he won't even try it. Atagildiyev, another shot from 3-point line. This time does work. Nice assist given to the entire court. Finally it reaches the target. A little dribbling, tries the crossovers and lie against Atagildiyev, but I think the experience doesn't allow him to be faked over. Squeezed in between two defenders. Didn't score anything. Wasted a lot of energy and feels like last passes I failed there. Damn it, too many blocks by Mitaev. Literally covers the whole paint and doesn't let them inside in any condition. Subanbekov, what is about to try a paint again, covered. Another block shot occurred off the leg. Yeah, I don't know, desperate. That was very desperate. And a giant probably of the court. He shows one more time to team shooters that whole box itself is covered by him and there will be no single chance to get inside. It is so rare when we see center players covering the whole block. And yeah, what is left? Just the middle range shots. Yeah, and now this time Subanbekov, I think, won't try the shot itself. Had to pass. Tried to pass on Adiev, and that's where I think he almost made a mistake. He has forgotten it himself. Which way it could go, 1:11. Give several bounces, can try very low beneath the row. Passes given all side, and okay, let's see whether there'll be another screen. Pulver tries to enter the paint zone along. Tossed it out to Marov Bahram. Tries another shot. Good, and don't give them a rebound. I think an offensive rebound is a little harder for Mitaev due to the fact that there are most of them to cover, and Nikita Boyka almost kept it in his hands. Caught losing, and Subanbekov tries this not even a windmill, like sticked out his hands, and like reminds me of an arc rather than a windmill. It's a whoa, Samsakov Emir, border blockery, made the players to go outside. 23 seconds left, the last 23 seconds. The shot clock violation is no longer to occur. Nice crossover against him. Tries one more board, and it's Adif again, holding his score on a flick and then providing a streak. Last 5 seconds left till the end of the first period. So I think they will try to go for the blocker, and this is the end. A good finish for Nitro. Start off and return back to the quarter two. That's where I think the last time where Nitro had a pretty well finish, and still can say that they are not losing a lot. Just the rookies probably of Nitro, they don't score as they did before. But the last game against Galaxy felt pretty dominating again against them, and we just hope that it is all gonna stay the same. Once he goes off, he doesn't feel any other pressure. Feels like he just kept on smiling. Maybe the sweeps. Yeah, you guys notice very often where Mitya, when he tries to block, doesn't really put his hands probably above your head. It is almost a swipe, and then he just tries to take it away. Not try to block it, but at least still during the block. Most of the times it's off the glass, he hits the palm. He hits it with his palm. Straight up the glass. And it feels like there is no danger occurred. That seems pretty tiring and cultivating to witness this. The whole bench itself, and Nikita Boykev and Alvin substituted, I think, Bialev. We'll have that chance. Change this up and try it one more time. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna get even harder. The rookies did a good job, and then that's where they'll go. Yeah, they'll try it over, and then the offensive side for now is taken. Mityaev again takes the pure block. I think he doesn't even need any other defender. All four can concentrate up there. Pass Bialev. Subanbekov tries one more shot again from the weak side, a middle range distance they had chosen. And I guess in that conditions, Smetyak might be very useless in defense, because there will be no necessity to hold him under the pin only for defensive rebounds, I guess. But if shooters today just score with no mistakes at all, then there will be no necessity at all, in my opinion. Well, so let's just observe this up, and I guess what could be the outcome in the end. Doesn't seem that easy. Well, for shooters, they don't find it quite probably effective defending their own rim, and again I don't see those driving layups anymore. He kept on going. He tries to bounce across the pin and off the board. Something the signature shot. He tried and missed it. He'll just have to prepare a little more before it moves across the whole stage. Again, they'll just have to take away, even though there is no center player, they do understand in the paint. It's almost impossible for them. Bialev, what he'll try to do, and he entered the paint, gave the layup, but something went wrong. Did he get real nervous, or just didn't concentrate enough of focus? The lack of it probably didn't let him do so. Marabachon plays dribble, bounce pass, Carlton, what a brilliant performance again. A back screen after the pass. They played the vice versa, where usually a screen is given before the pass. Sarabsakov Emir tried to get away from defender and found him, so he's there to perform the shots. Yeah, let's see whether he'll be awarded those shots and will give several bounces before making it, and missed the first one for now, 0 out of 2. If he misses the second one, I guess again Mitya will cover the full block, and no chance for rebound either. Oh, luckily just ball for Nitro. They will just keep on opposing and try it one more time. Gives a very low bounce, and then dribbling also went pretty low. Almost wasn't visible behind the players. Gives a spin over and cut, and asking for the pass probably in the paint. Let's see what he tries. He fell down. Fell down and found it in another founded ball. He will return back, and I guess the rookies today have to score a lot more than they did yesterday in order to gain all the points, because there's always 5 or 6 point difference between those two teams, which is surely not enough, and won't be enough, I think, until the end of the game itself. At some point they will just have to take all initiative in their own hands and start to attack themselves. I just believe me, shooters might play their own lead from the start, and foul once it's been called, Nitro just has to keep on concentrating and try to play against a div together with 3 defenders already. They tracked it back, and Bialev, Atakidiv Alibek tries one more 3. A pick outside, and Adiev was not afraid and finally attacked over Mityaev. Was not quite afraid to do so, and then I think it went pretty fast. He didn't have any concentration on it. Nitro's fast doesn't seem as effective. It's most of the time stays the same. Marabachon pass was given again from the midline. Almost lost it. Oh, saved the wrong way. Had to just let it go. They try this up. 24 seconds. Shot clock violation. And the buzzer says they just lost the time. Yeah, let's see whether they can fit down the chimney and then try to get inside the tube from above. Nicely again, the other pick by Subanbekov, and looks like he doesn't really care about the range and defender staying in rebound, and defensive rebounds also is not what he is seeking for. He has just the only goal. Finish it with one move, one more turnover, still kept on controlling the ball. Assist provided. If they score, there'll be effective assist and a ball. Yeah, Subanbekov does a 3-point with an assist followed with a steal at the same time, which he can gain throughout the periods. Right to Mitaev from above. They do understand that he has to reach the chimney. Yes, yeah, I guess he's playing some time and trying to fake the opponents. Yeah, that's what he's been seeking for from the start. And it's Semyon Mitaev again, goes for 3. Atiev comes out in return. I think he wants to show around the defenders. Missed the shot. A little missed the shot and kept on swing. I think you guys saw. Mitaev Semyon today covers a lot of rebounds, and once I think if he tries to cover the block of offensive rebound, then that's where Nitro will be maybe a little more free. He knows there are 4 defenders, and Subambekov tries to cover his eyes. Doesn't really work. He is too tall for it. Gave a good one, and unfortunately still Nitro 3 players. No, decided not to pass. That's the bad decision, a mistake. Straight chest pass given. A little dribbling. Now he's in the paint. Gave the pass outside, and Adiev couldn't catch this back. Too close to stay to each other, and now what can be happen? Again, full open block. Time to swing the shot. I think decided to give the pass. I'll let him score. Yeah, let's see what can happen anywhere else. And just has to choose a 60 ankle degree from the ankle, and won't any more wait for anyone else. He kept several balls behind at the backcourt, and I think they kind of shooters understood. They got used to it. It has become a habit. Atagildiev, no, too early to rush. Subambekov, close to the post. Damn it, they get nervous just in front of him. 3 minutes, 39 seconds, and the fact that it makes them very nervous. Leaves everyone on the court in the entire whole game and stops them from deprivation. And I guess there is a timeout called. Yeah, they're ready again for the full swing. What goes on the entire court shall leave them. And guaranteed and stop back. 3 minutes 10 seconds overall. Whole separated violation. Mitaev, okay, again in the fast break he went too slow. Most of the times he could get inside the paint. None of the pass received, again in the block alone. Wisky passing outside, can still play in the key. What a loss. What a loss. The thing I noticed there, he kind of doesn't will or intentionally keeps everyone from behind it. Tried this over and over. Shooters today, I don't recognize them at all. 2 minutes 30 seconds left until the end of quarter 2, the first half. 2 and within 2 and 30. Might blow them out and explode their rim. They just have to be a little bit more aggressive and initiative about this. Alright, now time to give a driving layup alone. So started making a lot of mistakes. That's why I can get the motivation. Atagildi finally wants to give it a play, the fast break. Got under defender, tried to cover him, and Adiev probably expected it and instantly reacts. Nice fakes on the shot, and Atagildi close. Nikita Boyko will try to fight for the ball, and Adiev was alone, also made a mistake. So many kept on arrows and lost chances. Might lead them to the loss, and they as well fall. Grant them 2 free throws. You do understand how it is going in that situation. They played too aggressively. That's why they really, obviously pay for it. 21 to 17 probably points, and over 4 points. It's already 22, and he has to score both. Maro Bahram scores the shot, and he's not kind of afraid about it. We'll have to try the second one, and both went straight up inside. Pure gold, and Mityaev's at a position at the backcourt. We'll wait until everyone else will come around, and he attracts a lot of attention, lures all offenders, make them concentrate mostly not on the shot but breaking the defense. Adiev tossed it out, and they couldn't find the shot on it, and he raised the hands and just didn't let them do anything about it. And another rookie mistake. It's happening repeatedly. Both were shooters and Nitro at the same time. Tried to dribble back and whistle, that's what they hear. You do see, while giving the attack, he's preparing to go for release. Bialiv finally found it. Subambekov has to score. One more weak side. And didn't touch it. Looks like he touched it by the end, and 48 seconds left. Ball possession, Subambekov. Nice, found a good option, and after the swing, I think Ilya's shot looked very promising, I guess, by the end. Played it through Adiev. One more shot, and then finally it is inside. 3 points gained, and now it's 25-19. We don't kind of feel the whole domination because rookies just don't play at all. Kept on making a lot of mistakes. Cannot stand the defense of team shooters. They do know though as a whole team they might give a greater defense of the paint and block itself. Ricochet. Nicely caught, and Atagildi too fast for them. Sidestep. And receives a nice foul. Yeah, quite good result and looked very effective in my opinion. He will have to play the last 5 seconds, and if he scores both of them, then there will be the end of the first half, and they will move on to the next series. And out of 3-game series, we will again expect the most memorable one, where we're going to have much more turnovers, bounce passes given. Dynamo, I think, will have to prepare for a tough game. Did score both of them. Time to swing the shot. Doesn't look like a blockery. Pen was fully up, and then Nitro couldn't do anything again. End of the first half. And I guess since the half pass and then long time we discussed not so long ago that old fame of shooters I think has disappeared. They kind of find no more absolute game. There is no how to say an absolute domination taken by one team. Always feels and stays the same no matter where it goes, and the rookies, is this a start for them just to cover them up? And then the full taken wolf full sweeps at all again. Go for the main stages. They just try a lot, and once it goes away from one defender to another, they forget it themselves. The ankles off the court, they all have stayed up. Back spine, then transition behind the back. He gets this all full of white pack. He kept them going, and I think Subambekov tries finally that lethal shot. Again, deprived of the points, they still guarantee them everything back and find a full carnage. And 600 and over points finally gained by another player. From beginning it was tough, and yeah, it was never probably hard to distinguish the players. They look pretty similar and never were afraid of it. And you guys know that champions, for example, of the seasons, they usually, there is a tendency for 2 seasons that they always play the same way. However, there are several transfers, these bands, they kind of split the teams among each other, and now the winner doesn't seem to be very obvious, because the only team that I think hasn't changed a lot probably stayed the same. Net Wizards getting their old players, like almost little nobody changed up there. They just got some new more rookies playing for them, took more reserves, but from any other team no one has joined them. Dynamo lost another setter, and they will just have to play again through their own old combinations. They feel that game seems tiring from the start, and oh, Adiv has fallen down, found a good cross, probably picked for the ball, and eventually I think hooked someone's hand to make them fall down. Nitro ready to come back, full swing spine. Generally moves it all apart aside, and once they go for it, it always seems tiring. Can slip the hands. For now, I think again the elbow taken and again open paint. Why do they all shift to the right side? I think trying to steal the ball, all defenders of shooters, they always lose. Again, they focus on their own zone. They play a zone defensive style. They don't take the players. It's not a man-to-man. That's why I guess it seems very hard at the start. Nikita Boyko tried the layup against Mityaev. Now the driving layup given no. By the end, assist, transition, and full open block. One more time off the board. He has to score. A little left. One more chance for the shot. Time provided back. It all slipped off, and then they kind of forgot about this. I think ready to move back for the full game. Umar Bahram will give another bounce pass and wait until his own attack can be released. Fully back. Let's can't see it. It seems the same. And for now, probably, yeah, I think he rolled over and found the pass and saved it in the end. Again, the baseline. I think from the baseline they also forgot about it themselves. They kind of gave no more opposition to the games. They tried to go for the full pickup. for the Fightful tournament. You guys know that for the past couple months played on the court, they haven't forgotten even a single one. The overlays, they have to keep on concentrating and move it all aside. And previously compared to Western basketball, I don't see those players anymore on the court. Whoa, what a screen by Saddam Saikov Amir. Little oppressed the defender down. Pass from above. Adiev received it. Will wait until someone else can get open. He is there on the weak side and yeah, he's thinking to attack. Oh, gives it over Mitaev. Very brave. Not so open, we can see this. Someone actually attacking him face to face. Most of the times the players are afraid. They just try to stay full behind all positions. You do see that there is a foul occurred. Saddam Saikov Amir most of the cases plays too close to the opponents. Fouls on them. And now he is not quite agree with the judge. Now let's see whether it's total unselfish, because it seems like it is all the same. Bounce. And after the bounce, it all gonna stay the same. Several bounce more and then they will keep the securance for their own shots. Free throw line to picks. The fallout line, it always seemed the same. They kept on grunting the points for them. The cross midcourt, they go for the pre-play. Doesn't seem so. Let's say I think today Mitaev is being Giannis Antetokounmpo, but mostly in a guard position. Not trying the drives, layups, good finish. Terrific finish for shooters. Seems all going pretty well. Nothing bad is really happening on the dark court. To Mitaev Simeon, let's see what they tries this time. Someone screens him. The rookie goes still ahead and the drive didn't finish anything. Probably wanted to add another from above. Maybe the slam could occur. Nice combo played by Subanbekov and Atagildiyev Alibek. Returns back. Just like in a tennis. Again, might try to paint. Full block. Made a step. Oh, tossed the shot and scored off the board. That's a good performance. 35 still. Nitro can't do anything about it. Subanbekov. Whoa, what a try. Went under his elbow. And after he went under his elbow, still found a layup to toss the shot. 4 minutes in total left. He kept on grieving in the games. Seems it's quite tiring for them. Left. Mitaev Simeon again tries for the full focus. Capital aside from the Homer City. Alright, again, too far from it. I don't feel like they're about to score. Subanbekov, same position, same stuff, and then I think the fact that he gave it to Adiev made it in full implementation, and they're taking time out. Rare prompt. They take away, and then they kept them all in so while, and I think no one else could move them in any of the sideways. They tried it back, and as you do understand, it all kept it in a while and stayed pretty the same. They tried a better hold, and you guys know what is holding, and from the French, if you guys heard the word when you just surrender. Oh, I think we had several games when the teams just could surrender and then finish the game before the result been announced. Some games they look very desperate because concentration sometimes is the key, and practice and stuff, something which was not followed, also kept them for a little in a while. And when they tried it a lot, they all kept them for a couple more, for example, minutes, couple more periods they have to play. And exactly in those cases, they knew themselves that that's it. This is the end, and no one else can help them out. Or like literally no one can oppose it. 2 minutes 30 seconds left for the entire problem period, and after taking a short timeout, they probably wanted to break the temp, and Bieliev now finally in offense. Adiev will fake the shots against Mityaev, as well as couldn't score, and Nikita Boyka found a good turnover of the body. Hits off the body and then falls exactly in his own direction. Subambekov, nice fake. Assist provided, followed by a very good sequence. Atagildiv has to score, and no one else could take it. Minute 55 left of the free throw line. They try for another free prompt. Atagildiv stands back for a little more probably before he makes a shot, and you see that no more swept. He hasn't been doing it for a little while, that's why he kept on going. Try to all fall off. Nice, better service. Can he give for the bounce? A chest pass straightly given to all offenders and defenders. A minute and 16 or 15, a couple of them. A bit more than necessary. Atagildiv, another chest pass. Then they play a duo box out. Can they go and knock off the floor? And you see slowly returning back Mityaev, and which gives a lot of functions and options for shooters to perform. Adiev might try three. Finds it not comfortable. Nice! That's how they lie against him. A pretty smart assist given to Nikita Boyka, and he didn't wait. Anyone else instantly makes the shot without waiting until it go for the release. So the fake, they found that fall, and Nitro's weakness again. Still keeping not the best job. 30 seconds. Adiev just tries to slowly play the ball. 20 points lead for shooters. And foul has not been called. That's just the usual possession granted. 16.1 left until the end. The quarter 3 might be in a small favor. A very small favor might be taken for one of them. At least just have to release it early, not waiting. Couldn't change it. Oh, someone missed. Third one finally been scored. Chest pass. I think they don't want to wait until someone else can get inside. No, was not afraid to attack the paint. Solly was alone. The ball been tossed out, and that's the end of the third quarter. getting ready to go for the last quarter 4. Shooters against Nitro. And you see, for now we feel some more domination by shooters. The shots are going well. The positions are held very tight. They literally swim inside and don't expect someone else to rush from behind. And it seems it goes a good while. It may still be the same. The only thing we say to them that it all forwards and doesn't leave them in any of the two situations. Seemed tiring from the start. However, the game solely depends again on how they perform and how the players react to each other's moves. Someone might think that it's more of a luck rather than a professional skill. Most of the times it's all about the action in the game, the conditions under which you might release your talent, your game, and you don't have to wait anyone else to cover you. Which says that the key, I think, is to use probably knowledge gained in the process, but not the otherwise, right? We heard a lot how people actually try to dam this up and keep on re-averting and avert balls into successful attacks is just one more option they tried currently in this game tactics. 8 minutes 40 seconds and Nadiv again finds 2 steps on the drive, so Mbeka, quick lie. Damn it, he knew the ball was almost inside, that's why he screams this out. He didn't really get himself how he failed the shot. He felt that everything is totally fine. Driving layup, it's still close. Pushed everyone away. And I didn't really get why. There was no double dribbling, he just tossed it out. He took it one more time. Oh, passed on Big Bialev, he had to rush inside. I think he didn't understand that such assists, they don't always work, because for this you have to talk in advance and show a sign you're about to pass. Bialev ready to help him out and confidently didn't even look at the ball at the end. Scores this off. They're ready to move on. The rookies today have to be probably the crooks and breaking the laws, creating a lot of danger and ganking the opponent. You guys know how they worked before, especially in the Old England. No mercy to the opponent and everything in the frame of the justice. The more just you are, the better it is to understand this off and time out. The full arena fully covered, and I think we're ready to block this on the full side, the opposite side. Entire court for now flashed it out, and they just keep on trying the shots. We're about to see it from this angle and perceive that and believing that it might go the right way. I think they're preparing to make the tosses. And you see that Atagildiv Alibek found it on option good occurrence. He swept it, tries this off. I think will prepare to give several bounces and produces the shot again from the ankle. Doesn't give anything of brilliance. Mitevs, you know what he is about to try. Still looks dangerous, and Atagildiv, a good steal. Left hand hook shot. 59 to 29 and 30. It's exactly 30 points lead. Feels like it is about to grow over and over. Leaving a single chance for the opponent. The game doesn't seem so tiring as we set off the start. One more shot produced. He doesn't forget on it. Right. Ward stayed behind. They slow down one more time, and Subambekov Nurtai gave a nice cut. Okay, just took a couple steps outside. Gave the shot away, and I think what I could try in that position, that fake the pass. And Mitevs found the driving layup. I think it won't be that easy next time. Shall be performed so easily. 6 minutes 20 seconds overall possession. They might retrieve and at least shouldn't have any thoughts on surrender. Finds one more shot on pass, and he kept it all for a little while before making that swing. Finally the opposite side comes on return, crosses the midcourt, can play low passes. Invited him in the key, and he also has forgotten it himself. Was preparing to make the shot, and he see that Adiv playing all of his side, gave a pass with the count, and shall be his own time. Finds probably a crossover, fakes. He missed it himself. No more coverage, and Mitevs Simeon again finds a little bit of a box opened. They take no more seizure upon better side, and yeah, time to come back to the offensive side. Keep on blocking. The offensive side is fully. No more prohibition taken. Atagildiv gave the shot, and it was too low. I think they do understand it, that it wasn't prepared for it. If released, they'll just have to prepare for the release. Off the sideline, that's where they'll have to go. Ball has to be given. Svatkovsky, I guess, probably discussing, and they can't find out what is happening when they're across the stage. Substitution, that's what they take. Ejection, I guess, almost occurred. The back spine. Let's see who is gonna be the defensive player exactly in that position. Still kept on playing the passes. Can they get inside the drive? We will see now. He is in the paint. Neither Subambekov nor Saram Sakofamir couldn't catch the ball that has fallen out. Same thing, that he does the same thing. Driving layup. Pass is given again through the entire court. Seems very interesting. Subambekov might fake those shots to Nikita Boyka. Very dynamic it goes. They still can prepare about it. Subambekov, one more shot and close. Mitevs takes it in his own hands. Leaves no other chance. While he is absent, what they're going to try, they'll pick three. They'll miss it. One more time. One more option. Already covered, and already from a free throw line they gain 2 other points. 4 minutes 13 seconds, 37 to 61. Somehow made it to decrease, make it less dangerous. Atagildiv will play a lot of passes. This Saram Sakofamir and block shot it. He's too much about this, and I think he has to be a little bit careful why he keeps on blocking. Nikita Boyko. Take it all the way. Subanbekov Nurtai doesn't find another person, left the ball behind for Adiev, and he does score 3. 64 points gained finally. You guys remember a 3-point contest, Clay Thompson against Kerry. I think Kurambayev against the Divjanish will be the same thing. For a single minute out of 50 balls, how many of them they can score? Seems tiring, and you see, fall down and release, they just have to. Nikita Boyko again plays very defensively, should stay a little further from the opponents to make the comparison happen. One release given, they're preparing. Subanbekov almost received it at the end, alone in the paint. Scores 2 other points, 2 minutes 50 seconds left. The game clock showed us about it. Dave finds no more opposition, gave the shot and then scores 3 of the further distance. Seems quite tiring. Atagildi, what is it? A faking with the left hand. Oh, tries the left, probably fake toss ahead. That's what the dancers do when they just try to shake their legs off. 2 minutes 20 seconds left, and soon to end up very quick. They have to be a little more prepared. Mityaev wants to try 3. I think he has no other options. Gets 3 points in return. Already runs back to the backcourt, trying to defend. And I don't think it's possible, at least now, to miss the shot. Already by the corner of an offense side. Is he going to play the passes? So, was thinking a lot. Made a shot, didn't score anything, and just lost their own time. Today the first game seems not as we expected, and shooters surely playing much better than they played the last games. As I understood, the loss of Legends to Nitro was sort of a lucky day for Nitro either. They just have to try this one more time, and of course the absence of their forward shows the consequences on the court. Finally ready to release. A minute and a half for the end this series up. I don't think that some of them are so tired. Yeah, at least they have by one player on the sub. Doesn't seem that hard. Yeah, I think can try a long shot rather than just playing and rebound. Would save him more energy and time to return back quicker than usually it is. Yeah, that's what he does. Not a rebound, and 84 to 85 probably was the best prediction out of all. Sounds like if I made one more test, Subanbekov today on flick shows absolute domination on a 3-point line. Probably didn't guarantee anything to the opposite team, but he knows it himself. That's the full victory, almost. That's almost 30 points again. He just have to gain 2 more options and 2 more points. He missed it, and I guess they can just dribble over a little bit or just try to score 2 more points. Subanbekov finds a foul on there. The call by the referee on a whistle means he'll just perform those free throws or give. He gives a possession. They takes up. Didn't get what they have been motivated by, but Bieli will play the last 17 seconds with the team. Pass given. He'll swing inside. Nicely kept. 10 seconds and yeah, 30 points. Again, welcome back. I don't know whether Nitro will try to change anything in the game. Mityaev will try the last slam dunk. And again, a brilliant underneath given by him in the end. Probably made him a little happy. So, congrats team. Shooters probably playing much better, and that's what we are proud of.